everybody, welcome back to another episode of Formula 1 25 My Team Tornado Mode, and today we are making our way to Japanese Grand. So obviously, with the last episode, which was Chinese Grand, did not go as I expected to go. Big time for play until two drivers decided to bring out a red flag, double red flag, which of course ultimately ruined my strategy choice, which messed up the chance for the point would start. But I'm gonna show you the a brand new winner of the what's the word race winner of the 2025. I'm gonna try and find the standing. See the result. Yuki Tsunoda has got his third victory in Tornado, his third ever win, and it will go lower to Ollie Behrman, who achieved third place, his third ever podium, and Alex Albon, who has scored a podium second place. What the weekend for those drivers? They've done absolutely fantastic job in Charlie Lampard, but for us, the Brittany Motorsport, we have not scored a single point. Miyata, DNF in Australia, then 17th in China, Martin, 18th in Australia, 19th in China, 6th in Virgil, which kind of starts. I'm hoping to change it as we go into Japan, and I'm going to drive Ritomo Miyata, so I'm going to drive our second driver to see how it does. We're going to do two races with him and then one throughout the season. That is the plan I'm going to do. So let's check out the message. Disappointing weekend, yes, I know, Harman. I've tried to deliver the result, but the strategy just didn't pay off, which the title responded. The loyalty had no. Yes, thank you, responded, thank you very much. This is where it gets so funny. Our performances, we're supposed to be fit, better team. We still get beaten by other teams that's supposed to be behind us. I'm going to go ahead and buy a research ignition system in a powertrain. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. So that it, 4 things are being researched. So that's quite exciting. So development, we still got one more day. We're coming in to put in on Miyata net tire planting. This one we're doing Miyata, so basically every time we get update, and whoever I'm driving with, they get the newer update. That's how it's going to work for us now. So we can see in the progress history, Martin got a bit more better update than Miyata, but we are kind of still where we are. We're still trying to improve, but we're kind of trying to put a result in. Basically, that's one of the problems we've got dealing with. There's that. We've done loads of activity getting ready for this week, so we've done pretty much good things. So that's quite nice to see. To go ahead and get everything sorted. So, target sponsor rather conflict. Our target sponsor has invited both rather the high-profile network event, but it clashed with their race population. While attempting to strengthen our relationship with sponsor, it may disrupt the focus of how to proceed. Frankly, I've already got some activity ready for the sponsor to do more than we. I'm going to say decline. I want my driver to do fantastic work. I don't want them to get overwhelmed with everything that's been going on.
Chief, I must remind you that we have parts fully researched that are waiting for development. Let's get that performance on the car.
Tire planting, you're gonna go to Miyata.
Boss, we've got interest. There's a sponsor looking to work with us.
Nice. We've got sponsors that want to work with us, which is true, but I'm gonna keep touching the upside. Because it shouldn't. I'm hoping Miyata got the current upgrade. We got under the distribution. We still have to wait for that much. That will come in after the Japanese long plan, which is fine. It's fun. So that goes to corporate fertility. Second tell the sponsor to stubborn. I'm here to inform you that we have to see a statutory sponsor. We should think about integrating the sponsor detail into our target of obtaining rate to help us stand out and focusing on loyalty with them. No problem, I've already got that in mind. So we'll go ahead and sort all of that out. And we've got our third
You've
owner
earned a training
training.
point. Performing your duties as an owner will earn you more training points that can be used to purchase training courses like these here, helping you to develop your skills and become a more effective leader. When you purchase one, you'll then need to schedule time in the activities screen to attend the course and gain the benefit from it. There are 3 different areas of training that you can pursue. And where you choose to focus your efforts will determine what kind of leader you are, represented by your specialization. Why don't we spend that training point now, and then go to...
Okay, Doctor, so, training point, you don't get it like that. You have to attend courses and get the qualification, basically. But of course, if you remember, in episode 1, I mentioned that I'm more focused on an NG side, that where I have my creativity thing, that this is what we're going to focus on, so... Receive 20 resources points each time research project is held at the name. We do occur that problem very often now. Development and analyze flip. Receive 20 resources points each time development fail. We never had that problem yet. At Dumpy Vile, this stuff impact morale and energy are more beneficial when than sentiment it positive. I'm gonna go for this for now because we do run this problem very often. That's we don't need of that. But we need this that helps our target spontan loyalty. But we're gonna do this one, it's more important actually. That should be fun. Should be fun. Perfect. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do the statutory sponsor detail now. Alright, darling, 3 sponsor placements, so let's go read one of them. The first one is there on the nose top. The colour is horrible. Because the colour as it got, that look, I mean, this what actually, they do look quite bad on there. That one looks okay, but I don't like the top bit, it takes down, it's too big. This one looks fine, but it looks horrible. It looked horrible. That looked more back to more sophisticated. With another one, the other one would be on a windmill, if I remember that correctly. Halo. Yeah, it's just saw it, yeah, there, yeah. On a mirror, on a windmill, which I think looks nice. Let me see what. No, that looks better there, to be honest. But I don't mind that. That looks quite nice. Oh, nice. Okay, so complete research done with on the phone, which we already know. I can't even touch that yet. I'm gonna go ahead and bring in cable assembly. We should be ready after Japan. So that's fine. The thing seems to be good. The beam ring, I'm hoping it's definitely in right. I hope it is. 5 days until Tyre Blanchard will come in before Japan, which is positive.
Our talks with this driver are advanced enough to justify an informal chat. This will help us understand more about what the driver expects from our team and what kind of contract they want. If you don't want to take this meeting yet, we can delay it and pick it up later from the driver's area of personnel.
Look, we're gonna check it out. Because we won't have a chat with Ritomo Miyata to see how we want to approach without this season. But the problem with him, he has to score the point. And for me, I haven't lived on with him yet. In fact, I have written on a note on my notebook about each driver. Victor Martin, he's overconfident. He quit, 100% quit. Can make judge a bit. Those certain situations, he will make judge it quite a bit. Example one, Australia, it's a perfect example. Another one, he can be slow in the lane period. So, yes, this is characteristic based how I drive, I know that. But to develop a storyline, the law for every single driver that comes in, we terminate our storyline with them. The first one is Miyata and Victor Martin. So I thought, why not do it? So that's what I've done now. We just get to love Miyata and we get to see how he does at his home long point. And of course, another race for Japan, which is going to be bar race, which I'll do 2 races with Miyata. So, meeting with Ritomo Miyata, the team made the extra opponent with Ritomo, and it's a great opportunity to have face-to-face chat with them. We learn what their expectations are and propose contract and reflect the extent to which our team satisfied those expectations over time. We can hope for them to relax those expectations, which in turn will shift the contract term to be more favourable to us. Okay, so rather expectation of the team, 226 engineering workforce, level 3 fan racing, vehicle performance ranking 8. So 72% chance to sign for us, which is good. We need to finish basically 8 in the construction, or we had to pay him 1.1 million if we fail. Interesting. I'm not 100%. I mean, I haven't made a decision. Who do we
Things are
keep
progressing
going
well.
forward?
We've got a bit more into the weeds of discussions following that first early meeting. In a good way. You know, details. I'll keep you posted. It's not over the line yet.
Yeah, that's fun. I'm going to quickly show you who I've wanted me to talk to. So, Colapito and Newton Tenona, but it's very unlikely we can sign Newton Tenona based on what he's done at the Red Bull. He's clearly not going to want to be with us, which is hard to start. But Franco, I would love to sign this man over to us. But that's the only prospect we've got so far at the moment, so that's fine. That's absolutely fine, standard. And then chatting which has failed the Blantin. Wait, how? Okay, so 8th of April. You're at 5. I'll tell you, you know what? Like the Tyre Blantin, it won't matter if we're Brenton under floor. It would either be ready for Barlow, it'd be ready for, well, now after Stan Arabia, so that's fine. It's not a problem. I think the other things should be good. We've got one more update over Martin. Go ahead and that time to Japanese long point, and I've seen you when I start on the quarterfinal.
A warm welcome, everybody, from a venue that has seen plenty of sensational laps over the years. Remember, Verstappen in 23, Vettel in 2019. Some phenomenal pole laps. But whose will it be today?
Oh, yes, baby, we are now here for the Japanese long point of tour driving with Ritomo Miyata. He debuted with the Japanese track. Home long point, which is something that I'm excited to see what we can do with that. But I got to show you a replay that happened in practice with Bortolotto, who made a mistake and almost caused a massive accident with Miyata, which was not good at all. But obviously with the 2-1, which we clearly made it though into 2-2, of course with Marty now with us, which is an incredible result. but unfortunately Martin is out the P11 with Hulkenberg, Hader, Behrman, Ocon and Liam Lawson. And of course, the shocking quality result that happened 2-1 was Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton had managed to get himself out in 2-1, which was crazy, but Miyata, third time in 2, he got himself qualified P7. Big result with Matt leading out on pole with Lando Dutcher and Newton Tonona third.
We come to you live today from the Mie Prefecture in the south of Japan's Honshu Island for a race that has seen many title deciders over the years. Some simple, some controversial, but all contributing to a legacy that makes the Japanese Grand Prix an indispensable stop in any Formula One season. A lap of this historic racetrack covers 3.6 miles. It's the only time during the season that we race on a figure-of-8 circuit. And the drivers can expect some intense G-forces through the 18 corners on offer here as they experience some of the highest average apex speeds on the Formula One calendar. Keep an eye out for overtakes into the final chicane. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, edging out Lando Norris, who'll start from P2. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Tsunoda, Leclerc, George Russell and Miyata, Stroll, Antonelli, Fernando Alonso and Oscar Piastri, Martins, Hulkenberg, Isaac Hadjar and Behrman, Ocon, Lawson, Carlos Sainz and Lewis Hamilton, Gasly, Albon, Bortoletto and Jack Doohan rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. And alongside me here today in the commentary box, Anthony Davidson, glorious Suzuka. It's a bit like Silverstone, an iconic track for which we couldn't have an F1 season without it. And so much for the drivers to think about around here.
Absolutely, Crofty. The only figure-of-8 circuit that we have on the calendar, and you kind of wonder, why don't we have more? Because it's such a good format. The drivers love this track. It's got a great flow to it, a fantastic circuit. Not the best for overtaking, but my goodness, from inside the car, it's a real treat for the drivers.
Now we get ready to connect on to Japanese Grand Prix with Miyata home late in a very nice position that he qualified from Tuesday of tour with his teammate Martin, who is now in P11. But the position we are in right now is a bit chance short and point. All I need to do is to make sure them two are put on the right strategy that we can avoid to mess it up, and we are going to do 2 top strategy which unfortunately like 2 long points have not quite paid off, but I'm still holding faith in 2 top strategies with multiple drivers on the lid are doing 2 top strategies, so I'm like it will work out hopefully, and me out now get ready to line up to the lid. All we need is a fantastic start, and we will get ourselves slightly. We're on a stop tyre, and I think pretty much everybody, apart from Russell, what I can see is on a hard tyre. So we've got a big chance of getting further good start of tour, being really good enough for me up tyre and get some points score in the Champions League, which we are now waiting for 5 and 8 light. I think now on way with Matt Verstappen, fantastic start for himself. But we can see Miyata has stormed the field straight up to P2. What a start for Miyata. We can also see Martin up in P9, and we got a contact between Lando Norris and Miyata. They came together just out of turn 2. That is unfortunate to see Lando. He now got a fun wind damage. Martin up in P9, Piastri, who down P10 had to take a penalty, I believe so. We got Behrman, who's fighting with Hader for P14, and we can see Hamilton, who down P19, unfortunately for him, and Matt is still leading out Miyata, who scheduled to try to keep it back and straight, and he accidentally ran off the track. Unfortunately for him, we got Lord, who currently P60 not doing bad for himself as well. We can see a debris from the final wing truck fling off, and someone has got a final wing damage. I don't know whether it's Lawson exactly or not. We can see it's Liam Lawson with a final wing damage, just like Lando nodded when he came together with me that it's 2 fan win damage so far. We can see in lap 1 already up a chaotic star. This is what Japanese long point always up for. We can see the last time in Miyata Martin, so Martin is overtaken Lance lower up to P8. Fantastic work for Martin, a bit time for point score for both drivers. Hopefully we can see Lando nodding it now coming to the pit. It had unfortunate fun wing damage, which will definitely impact it like if it carried on, lost it in. And we can see Jack Dumont is in the pit. Had he got a bonus win? I have no clue, but we checked in a replay of Miyata with the absolutely electric star that had him up the P2 like that. And same as Martin, which is still on replay, had also had a fantastic start, overtaken 2 cars to get himself up in P9, who we now currently running P8 after overtake on slower. And we see on replay from Lando Norris when he made the contact with Miyata. I don't know who thought who would say that. I think it's more like a racing incident between Miyata went a little bit wide, but it's the normal racing line where Lando tried to went a little bit hot and unfortunately made the contact. I don't know who the blame we put on, but I think it's a racing incident, unfortunately for them too. But for Miyata, he's happy where he is. P2 bit chance for the podium, and that would be a history because we've got Newton Tanona, who's currently on a podium spot as well, and that 2 Japanese drivers. That is an incredible moment for the Japan. Anyone who's a fan of UT or Miyata, we are definitely giving them applause for making history as it currently stands right now. We still got a long way to go, and Newton Tanona have got Charles Leclerc behind. But Newton's been running on a incredible form. Australia, he has a score of a certain point where we had that safety car that allowed Newton to score some points. And for Chinese long point, Newton made it being the first Japanese driver to score a win, which was an incredible moment for Newton Tanona. He first victory for himself as well. And we now got the fight Hamilton and Pierre Gasly. Hamilton on the outside, going inside now, going out the final chicane, to himself up P50, and Charles Leclerc had gone ahead and overtaken UT, which in C at the yellow had overtaken Russell and Martin, who currently P7. Multiple drivers that was behind Lando had moved up 1 place, and same whoever was behind Lauder and Duma had moved up 1 place as well. Martin P7, fantastic place to be, of course. We who have given Martin the last 2 long points been struggling with him, but right now he seems to be much better on his own, where Miyata, who was struggling on his own the last 2 long points right now, rather with me, we have done a fantastic job so far. But we can see in the MFD recently that the tyre is starting to change a lot more, so we need to think about pitting a little bit early, depending how other things go. Using Tanona is going to send another one of the overtake on Charles Leclerc, take back the podium spot in lap 4. Using Tanona is not going to give up that easily, and I think guaranteeing that he's going to catch up Miyata, and we are going to have a very good fight between both Japanese rivals. It is absolutely momentous moment in Formula 1, having both Japanese rivals who win right now. Since two are fighting for the position, Miyata is trying to Stefan and is centering inside. We overtake the play back from Newton to Nona, which is still the last time you already gone by. That was overtaken at the yellow. But what's an overtake from Miyata, but unfortunately it's not going to last long. And Newton to Nona has the overtake play back up the P2, and we can do another move again to Newton, learn this lesson and stopping Miyata for being able to overtake that stop. Unfortunately, at the back forward to end of sector 2, got Charles Leclerc side by side now with Miyata, who we put in a fantastic effort trying to attack. Again to Miyata. Miyata is trying to defend as much as he can. He managed to defend it well, but it doesn't matter. We're going into the pit anyway to put a brand new tyre on, which we are sliding a little bit on the current tyre we got on right now. The stop tyre is gone. We put a hard tyre on. Hopefully we get a good opportunity with the undercut. More likely not, as we were going to try at the main where we should be, which is P4. Hopefully to achieve it. Bam had overtaken Fernando Alonso for that P10. Alonso got Hamilton right behind him, and we got Lando Norris. You can see Miyata coming out of the pit, and I know Lando is quite upset with what happened lap 1, but he's on a hard tyre that more warmed up than my tyre, so he has got the advantage to be able to catch up to me and make easy work against Miyata, who is obviously running on a very cold tyre, so we need to warm it up quickly and try and see what we can do with our ability to be able to defend against Lando Norris. Lando Norris is not doing a bad job, he's going to try his best, but Miyata gone off the track. He made judging his breaking point and he's gone off the track that allowed Lando to go by with absolutely ease. That is unfortunate for Miyata making a mistake like that. He's on rusty at 4. We are tend to make mistakes like this, but as long as he recover and continue his performances, he will be fine with Don Russell, who already in the pit. So they come out very soon. How you can see in the standing, a lot of things are shifting. Russell just came out, we just gone by him. Almost made a contact with Russell. I'm trying to find the needle to get rid of Lando. It didn't work out, but luckily managed to avoid major contact with Russell. But I want to also mention quickly with Martin running an absolute big chance to be able to shorten big points. I'm hoping to see that effort from Martin, and unfortunately Miyata cut the corner a little bit more. They see the track limit that gave him 3 seconds penalty. That is going to be a big impact on our race. Charles Leclerc, which instead have already pitted, is coming out in front of Lando, slowing him right up. And Miyata is seen there. He's gone through and overtaken Lando Norris up the P9. What the move that was very opportunity from Miyata. Incredible work as we are fast forward going to end of lap 13. Charles Leclerc has already gone by very easy. He's on a stop tyre. He has a bit of advantage to be able to run away effectively. And behind her, we have at the yellow, who is battling with Russell, and we can see Lando trying to get the overtake on Miyata. Has been already taking the tyre to turn. More contact being made between myself, Miyata, and Lando. We can see have got underfloor damage and Lando Norris, which also can see have got another fine wind damage. He now going to slaughter again. It's only just a span of 13 laps that he was pitted for the fun win. He had to do it again, and it caused the damage to my car. He's taken absolutely tighter turn. I've taken a racing line turn. So I think the fault is on Lando Norris for that mistake, as he also gone into the pit as well to play this fun win. Unfortunately, Martin is now up the P10. He holds it fantastic shot. Oh wait, no, it's Hamilton is just gone there on the inside line. What on earth? Hamilton got an absolute pace to be able to just breathe it by Martin. Wow, what a move from Lewis Hamilton. We're checking out a replay now from lap 16, where Russell has re-overtaken at the yellow for the players to try to chase down Miyata. That's in lap 16. We already gone quite far ahead in lap 17 now, so a couple of laps have already gone by, and we now decided to come into this lap with hopefully a chance for undercut or overcut. Realistically, I'll try to get the overcut to cover short Russell, and I would hope he stayed out, but Russell didn't stay out. Moved toward Miyata in, and while at the same time Russell was going to come in. I was planning for Miyata to stay out for a long time, or tried to cover Russell, but it didn't work out. And Russell got a big chance to chase down Miyata, and we should end up fighting for point. But we should still land out in lap 60 position, sorry. It's now in the middle of both Mercedes. So both of Mercedes are going to try and defend and attack Lando Norris, but that is not their national position. We got the chance to get back in top 5 and they to have a chance to challenge up for that top 5. Martin, who's down in P18, he's not running a fantastic form currently right now. With start Matt Verstappen coming to the end of lap 18 to Steve Jack G1. He was gonna lap him eventually, but he decided to come in to put a new tyre on anyway. Yuki Tsunoda, who really stuck into that 1-2, and Yuki Tsunoda got the chance to help Red Bull and make himself a history to be another driver that finished on the podium the last time he won with Tambashin, who used to be in Formula 1 years ago. I know Matt Verstappen had taken so long in the pit. He's taken so long to the pit crew. Should he take the tyre off? But it Piat is going to beat him. No, he doesn't. Matt has already gone out into turn 1, well far ahead anyway. Hamilton now going to make a move on the whole team bar to try to take that P4. He tucked at that, but he managed to stick to it and made a fantastic overtake. Wow, incredible move from Hamilton. Charles Leclerc, who's the middle of the battle, from the car ahead of him and the car behind him. So Leclerc won't try to get by quickly with that big chance for the points for him. And we got Miyata absolutely standing on the inside. Wow, what did we have? A little snap when we came into the taller, but we managed to control it and stay the head of the board selector, and we now got the chance to try finishing point, which we are fast forward to lap 22. Russell overtaking Carlos, or to have himself in a battle with Hamilton, who is in P8 right now. Miyata has already gone quite far ahead in top 5, P5. Incredible job so far for Miyata, but we need to pull 3 seconds to be able to secure that P5, which will mark our biggest, the best finish so far this season. So hopefully we can get that up the P8. Really start to play. He, have Yuki Tsunoda chased it out really hard. He is currently on a stop tire. He already pitted and he got a big chance to catch Piat for that second place, which he has pulled it off at the end of lap 24. Yuki Tsunoda has now tore up the Piat and is going to get himself a second place battle with the Piat, which he seemed to make it so easy for himself, and he's now gone ahead in second place. Hamilton, who is now going for a move on Carlos' side, the man who's taken the seat off Carlos' side this season. Hamilton now up in P7. Very good effort from Lewis Hamilton. Will he be able to catch Russell and get himself in top 6 finish? And Russell, who is really stiff, tried to catch up to Miyata, and Miyata at the DRO be able to pull away from the car behind, which is seen Martin. Oh wait, Albon got smoke coming out of his car. That unfortunately wasn't in play, so it didn't matter too much for Alex Albon with start. Oh wait, a big contact. Oh no, Behrman just made a contact with Alex Albon. Wow, what on earth? It's in mystery steam that Albon was coming in. I don't know why Behrman committed to it, or why Albon committed coming in on the racing line. Should have stayed out from that racing line. Oh my god, that was unbelievable contact that happened like that. That was how hilarious. And Matt Verstappen, who already began his final lap. Wait, where have they gone? They just actually disappear from the calamity. That is unbelievable. And Yuki Tsunoda, really starting play, big chance to finish 1-2 for the Red Bull, and Russell has just been overtaken by Hamilton. Miyata is going to finish P5, but we need to pull away quickly in this final lap, which we know we could do that. Miyata got the capability to pull that off. Hopefully he can do it. We got Chance to P4. Piat tried to catch up to Yuki Tsunoda, but it might not happen unless Yuki made a mistake, which seems unlikely. He's really on a top form right now. And Matt Verstappen going into this final season, who's got Jack Dillon ahead of him, but he's not going to be able to lap him anyway and match to the top of the line to win the Japanese Grand Prix. And Newton Tanona is going to make another history that's going to store a podium. Well, a long time after Tambashi scored his first podium in Japan. Yuta Tsunoda, what the performance here and Piat to the finish third, and Miyata, who joined the top of the line, made history for another Japanese driver to be able to score a point in Japan, the same top 10 as Newton Tsunoda, and we got to finish P7 due to the 3-second penalty, but still, what an absolute effort from Miyata, absolutely incredible, what a
The
big
checkered
point.
flag is out. We're going to be hearing that Dutch national anthem again because it's victory for Max Verstappen.
They led from lights out to the flag at the end, and their race victory was never in doubt, was it? Brilliant stuff by them.
There's room for 3 on their podium, but only ever 1 right at the top. Let the celebrations begin. One of the all-time greats celebrates yet again. It's another podium, it's another top step for Max Verstappen.
Is there any chance we can stop Max Verstappen or not? Like, back to back to back, victory for the road ball. Since Newton Tsunoda won the last Grand Prix, but I had to mention what on earth has happened with Behrman and Alex Albon. It was so bizarre. Albon just, living onto Oliver racing line and just run and just lift himself up in the air. I've never seen this before. That was so funny to see, but the race was very good for Martin should have got the chance to score a point, but Miyata, give him a round of applause. He scored a massive point that whole part 12 to move up massively in the Construction Championship, which is a big deal for us. So hopefully as we go over to the next Grand Prix, which is Barlow, we should be able to do a fantastic effort through the top, and hopefully Martin should score some points there as well. But I will be driving Miyata for the next Grand Prix. Don't forget I'm doing 2-2 then 1-1-1 throughout the season. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it episode. It was bizarre to see. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe in the video. Do you want? I appreciate it, and peace out.